Hey, happy Saturday. Happy Saturday to you. We're doing something a little different than, that's the wrong way, baby. There we go.
But this is in your face.
I know, and because it's exactly where you put it. Just hand.
I'm
Put
gonna
it,
use it.
just put it down. Anyway, welcome to Saturday, and something that we don't normally do. As a matter of fact, something that I basically,
He does not want to do this.
it was not something I wanted to do, but the whole idea is that sometimes you do, and we talked a little bit about this in the last video, sometimes, or the video before that, I don't remember which one, that you have to change things up a little bit, and you can't be afraid to try some stuff, and this is one of the things that I figure that Debbie mentioned sometime early this week. Yeah, but sometime this week that maybe we would do a mukbang, and because obviously they're extremely popular, and
have drama.
yeah, but I don't want, which is part of the reasons I don't want to participate in it because y'all mukbang community got drama. Well,
Napkins.
oh, okay, sorry, I put my drink on the napkins. So I figured that the marriage advice and relationship advice community doesn't have nearly the drama as the mukbang community does. Y'all just do.
Or the makeup community.
Or the makeup community, and you know what, and a lot of the inner communities here on YouTube. But sometimes you gotta try things that are a little different, things outside of your comfort zone.
And we're not going to be a regular.
This is not something to look.
Channel.
Don't be looking forward to this all the time. Just don't be looking forward to it.
See, we're not that good at it because we're letting our food get cold. So let's get started and let you know what we have going on here. We have Taco Bell today.
Taco Bell.
Taco Bell.
Ding 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 ding.
And because,
run for the border.
And because
or run for the bathroom.
Hard tacos get soggy and nasty, we got some soft tacos here and a few nachos, which they forgot to give me cheese for, which I don't really need because I'm lactose intolerant. But it's a Saturday, we're home. so
things work out.
Things work out. And what I have here, and I know you hate this, is
I do.
a bowl.
Hi. This is a cup of water. You see, cup of water. That's part of the crap I hate.
What I have here is a bowl. It's a power bowl. It has some guacamole, rice, and chicken, and beans, and salsa.
Oh, you want a chicken? I got chicken. Sorry, never mind.
I didn't say what I wanted, so.
Which makes it hard to guess.
Yes. But here we go. We got to do a thumbnail.
Oh, do we have to do a thumbnail?
Yes.
Okay. That's plenty enough.
And that's it.
All right.
And some good old Louisiana hot sauce. I don't want the hot sauce that they give. This is the jam here for me. I put it on everything.
Because they have the Diablo. They actually give you hot sauce that says
Diablo.
devil on it. Satan.
Don't
Satan.
Don't
eat Satan.
Don't eat.
Crazy. But sometimes you just have to change things up a little bit and have a little fun. We've taken you guys on trips in the community, and you've been with us in the car,
Grocery shopping
and the like. So this is one of those things that YouTubers do, that some of y'all do anyway, that we thought we'd participate in at least once. So at least once, so we can say what we did. All right, so let's pray before we eat. Thank you, Father, for the food that we're about to receive for nourishment of our bodies. In Jesus' name, amen.
Amen.
All right, so now the idea is to talk about switching things up a little bit while trying to eat these dang on tacos. And it's tough here because where this is right where our AC vent is.
So they're getting cold.
The AC vent is sweeping down and gelatinizing all the food. So,
and I can eat lukewarm food or cold type foods, but this one here, he wants everything steaming hot.
I just need it hot. Cause cold
steaming hot.
I need it warm because cold food makes me sad. That's all. But why I can't eat salad? Anyway, have to
And why does cold food make you
I don't know. From when I was sick, I want to eat cold food. Make me sad. But we were talking about this on the video we did. I think it was last one or one before. Again, I don't remember. About that. Sometimes in relationships and the like, you have to change. You have to change things up a little bit. And frankly, things may be fine. Things don't have to be bad. Things don't have to be wrong.
You actually want to catch it before you get bored or tired of it. So switch it up every now and then.
And sometimes just because. You just don't want to feel like you're in a groove, and then suddenly you're in a rut. So just for giggles, sometimes whatever the routine is, and we talk about it all the time. You get married and be married 20 years, you're going to fall into a routine. You have to, otherwise your house is going to be chaos. You're going to fall into a routine, so
you have to have a regular routine.
Something's got to be normal, otherwise your kids have trouble with it, and you'll have trouble with it. There'll be a routine that gets set.
Like when you have kids and you have somebody has to be the one to wake them up in the morning, get them ready for school, daycare, whatever's going on, especially when they're smaller kids. Because if there isn't a routine, then you wake up and it's 9 o'clock. We missed the bus.
We're supposed to be there at 7. A constant diet of that is problematical, obviously. So you have to have a routine. But sometimes it's good to shake that routine up a little bit. So thus we're doing this.
Shake it up.
80 so. Well, and don't be afraid if it fails. Don't be afraid if you try something because you thought it was a good idea at the time. It doesn't really work out.
We're gonna switch back.
You try it. You already have something that works. So you're really in a good place because you already have something that works. So you can go ahead and go back to what you were doing before. And sometimes you might find that when you switch it up a little bit, the thing that you were just trying on a lark might actually work better. Something you hadn't even considered.
Yeah, it gets you out of the routine, and you figure out and you do it, and it's like, wow, this is better than what we are normally doing. Mm-hmm. So let's try this.
So,
as long as it's not illegal or
unethical, biblical, yeah. Yeah, try to. Don't say, well, today we're not going to go to work. We're going to rob liquor stores. I'm going to shake it up a little bit. That's not what we're talking about.
Let's do a mukbang. Do a video on
Let's do
us robbing the.
Let's do a drive-by. It'll be great. That'll shake things up.
Yeah, and post it on YouTube.
Yeah, let's not do that.
Like on the news. Was it you that were watching with me about this kid? He was doing a YouTube video to try to show how to cover up video cameras around surveillance cameras at people's homes. Not saying he was going to rob them, but I'm pretty sure.
Well, he was showing that it was possible to cover up security cameras. You know, and a lot of people have security cameras in their house anymore. We have one on our front door. We have a Ring doorbell. People have all sorts of cameras. Ring has outdoor cameras, and other companies make cameras. And people have a lot of them. And he was basically prowling around the neighborhood. And his intention was to make a YouTube video to show people how they could avoid them, how to cover them up. The only problem is that he's not really good at it because he got caught. He got caught. Now, I don't really know if somebody caught him on camera or just looked out the window and saw him
dodging through houses,
crawling around people's backyards and stuff. And then, of course, they called the police. And then he jumped the fence and he was hiding in these people's backyard. And they basically said, "Hey, idiot, come out.
Come out.
Come out or we're going to send the dog in." So eventually he came out. Now, what was really funny was that the news person said, well, we weren't really sure what he was going to do, after he uploaded the video. Well, the thing is, I think that he just wanted to upload the video.
There's nothing you do with the thing is that there's so many people that don't understand what YouTube is all about. So what this reporter should have done is figured out what YouTube was about.
Or just not say stupid.
I'm not saying something that's silly.
I don't think I personally don't think the kid had any motives beyond what he was doing past the video.
I think he was gonna plan on
going back to the very same houses that he had uploaded and robbing them. I don't think that was it. I think that he was doing that he was just going on all this for likes and comments and the like on his YouTube channel. And again, the benefit, because if you look up, if you put in Ring doorbell on, in the video search for YouTube, there's hundreds of videos on Ring doorbells and surveillance, and all the new surveillance doorbells and video cameras and the like. So there are hundreds, maybe thousands of videos. So he was looking to benefit from that. Maybe his channel was a big channel or a bigger channel. He was going to make some money. Or maybe it wasn't. Maybe it was just the notoriety. People do a lot of stuff for notoriety.
Just to be known. They may not even have a plan on doing anything farther beyond that. But they just want to be known for what they did. And if he has a YouTube channel, and his name, and you go look him up and you find out his name and stuff and go look him up, and he might just get a whole lot of views on just his channel just because he got arrested for it.
Yeah.
That's the strange world that we live in. People are so fascinated with things. That's why we're doing this strange thing here, eating our dinner in front of you.
No, it's weird.
It is weird.
And when you talk to people and say that people are doing this, and then you're watching them do it, they look at you like, really? And you go, yeah, really. I would tell them, it's weird. It's very bizarre. It's like going to somebody's house at dinner time and sitting across the table and watching them eat. Not eating yourself, just not joining them in a covenant meal, just watching them eat.
And I thought about this.
It's weird.
When we were getting prepared for it and stuff, and because I haven't really eaten all day. I had some fruit for breakfast. And I'm thinking, gosh, I'm really hungry. And we're going to sit down and record ourselves eating our dinner. Whereas normally you would sit down and you have your TV on and you're watching television. We're creating television while we eat dinner.
The wonder is
of this world.
The bizarreness of what's going on. But again, this was something that Debbie's right. In the beginning, when we started this year and a half ago, I really, I think there were so many people doing it, and frankly, I think a lot of people were so far ahead of where we are in this space. I didn't think it was our space. So I really want to do the other thing. And for when we actually do our regular videos, it's Monday at 9 o'clock in the morning.
Yes. Tune in.
So it isn't like we're gonna do a breakfast mukbang every Monday where we eat 85 pancakes
while we talk about marriage
and then try to go to work, right? So of course that wasn't going to work. But occasionally, when we have special days like today, I went and did the radio show and then came back home to do this, and then later on, actually in a little bit, I'm headed out for a concert for one of my former students. So it's another busy day. Whenever you're home, I'm busy. What the hell?
When I go to work, I have nothing to do.
Yesterday,
I was off from work.
Ran me ragged all day. I was like, I think I went to bed at 11 o'clock and woke up at 6 this morning. I didn't even wake up to go pee. I didn't pee in the bed, but I didn't wake up to go pee. And I'm telling him, you know what? I mean, when you get to be a certain age, you know, waking up to go pee,
it's a normal thing.
it's a normal thing. And you're like, oh, I'm still alive. Good. I had to pee. You wake up and go.
I don't usually get up in the middle of the night.
I do, all the time. But I didn't last night because I was tired. I was tired. I think it's gonna be one of those nights tonight too. But anyway, so again, so I didn't really think it was a good, you know, I didn't think it was a good mix or a good fit. Now you can comment in the comment area if you want, and see if you think it's a good fit or something that we should continue or do more of. Now I can pretty much guarantee there won't be, and this is a pun, there won't be a constant diet of it, for sure.
Because we try to eat it, and not that this is too bad, I don't think. I mean, we're not eating fried chicken and pork chops and whatever like that, but fried pork chops. But most of the food that mukbangers eat, they eat a big amount of food and they sit and chat and people watch them.
Well, I think I know that, but the idea is that some of the food they eat, not all of them, but some of the food they eat is like, oh my God. And of course, all the food challenges, hot challenges, and all that kind of stuff.
62-ounce steak with all the sides.
No.
Potatoes and vegetables and
no. And I know what people watch. People watch that like they watch NASCAR. They're just waiting for somebody to crash. They're waiting for somebody to puke. Mm-hmm. Going around the track, and you know, someone's going to crash, and that's why we're watching. Someone's going to puke. That's why we're watching. Well, I'm not ever. I'm going to tell you, thank you for watching, but I'm never going to give you that pleasure. Because, first of all, I'm not going to eat that much.
I don't see very many of them get sick, though.
Because they edit. Because they edit.
That's true.
That's why. When they come back and suddenly they have a different shirt on, it's like red, blue. Yeah, something happened.
And we're drinking water. I'm drinking salsa water, bubbly, and he's having just plain water. We're not big soda fans. We occasionally do, but not on a.
I like soda, but I don't drink a lot of it. I sort of treat soda sort of like I used to treat beer.
Yeah, occasionally.
I only drank beer outside the house. I never had beer in the refrigerator when I was drinking. I never had beer in the refrigerator. I didn't come home. Grab a cold one. Just didn't. One of those things I always had outside the house, and I think now soda, for the most part, is one of those things too. Where if I have a soda, Dr. Pepper with no ice somewhere else, it's because I had it somewhere else because we were out. So,
and for holidays, we have it.
You know, we have people over, whatever. Mm-hmm. But it's just one of those things. Where I don't drink a lot of soda. Now, if you drink a lot of soda, don't think that I'm preaching to you about diet. Look at me. I'm hardly one to preach to you about diet.
We can't talk to teach you anything about diet.
I'm just telling you what I do. And frankly, it's what a lot of you do.
But it's like you always say, we big for no reason. Because we really don't eat a whole lot.
I don't eat a whole lot. I'm big because apparently I'm like, you know, after 2014, I lost a lot of weight after my surgery. And I look back at those pictures and go, I was getting, I don't know if I was getting thin. I don't ever want to say that. I don't think I was getting thin. Because for me to be thin at my height, I got to be like 16 pounds. And
you were thin when I met you.
Yes, I was about this height and I was 140 pounds. There are two of us in here now. Oh, what? And that was as big as I'd ever been. That was the biggest I'd ever been at that point. But then we talk about that, in the city is 6 pounds a year. Well, when you're 140, and then at the end of the year, you're 146, and you don't think that's too bad. And then at the end of the next year, you're 152, and you're going, that's not too bad. And then, you know, the next year, you're 158.
Year after year.
And then, before you know it, you know, Omar the tent maker is making your shirts. Like, what the hell happened? Mr. Lawson, we have you on a shirt. We're bringing it over on 12 camels. Really? Good. Thank you. And it's just insidious. You don't really notice.
It just comes on gradually, and then you buy more clothes
and then
every year.
It's a belt thing. You know, you're in that hole of the belt, and then suddenly you got to open it up a little bit more, and open it up a little bit more, open up a little bit more. You're like, oh, I can't get this belt. I can't get this belt on. I can't get the belt on. And you're like, wait a minute. If I just don't wear the belt long enough, I won't need it, because my gut keeps my pants up. I don't need a belt. But it happens in CDC, and for a lot of us, it happens.
As you
age, and you didn't know, and you're busy. Crap, you're busy doing other stuff. You're busy living life.
In that routine.
You know, working. You're taking care of business. You're doing the things you that you have to do. And one of the things that sometimes you don't do is look at the body that you're developing. Oh, by the way, happy Father's Day to you guys.
Yes, happy Father's Day weekend. My man here got his Father's Day gift last weekend. I told him he couldn't open it, and I
opened it right away.
He opened it
right away, as soon as I could. Hang on, finish. I'll share it with you. It's a machine gun.
It's not a machine gun.
It's not a machine gun?
No.
Dang it!
Is it in there?
Oh yeah. It's one of those things when you start doing video.
Violin.
No, it's not a violin either. So it'd be a violin for like a 4-year-old. It's a cool case though.
He's doing an unboxing on my mukbang.
Well, it's kind of an unboxing. It's obviously been unboxed. It's a gimbal. It's an Evo gimbal, and it's not turned on, which is why it's kind of loose now.
But it's pretty cool.
It saves the motors.
I'll be playing with it.
When you're shooting video with your cell phone, primarily, they have gimbals for regular cameras and the like. It keeps the picture really steady. So if you've got a shaky hand, some of y'all with videos have a shaky hand. It's like, and then there was an earthquake. Oh, everybody died.
With pictures, I
you're watching it like this, and you've seen YouTube videos where you're like, what the hell is going on? What the hell's going on? I'm getting motion sickness. Exactly. Those folks need to have one of these, because even with when it's set up right, even with a little bit of shaking, actually the YouTube video that I watched, the lady says that she actually has tremors, and when she uses these kind of devices, you can't tell it off. So this is my Father's Day present, and it's really cool, by the way. And it's one of those things that I'm happy about, that actually does what it says it does. It took a little while to set up, but
yeah, he played with it all night.
I didn't play with it. I was trying to see how it worked.
Saturday or Sunday? When was it?
It was Saturday. And then I dealt with it on Monday, and then I took it out. I can get some videos on my channel with it, and it works like a charm. Works like a charm. So, thank you.
So, that was his Father's Day gift.
Yay! And I don't normally ask for anything, really. Like a lot of you guys, you're at the point where no, you may not have everything, but you don't need anything, really. You don't need anything.
But you always want something.
Yeah, but I don't really need anything. But I
always want something.
And I didn't need that really, but it's cool, and we're going to use it. And when we go out and do more videos for the channel, when we're outside and we're walking, definitely going to use it for sure. Now right now there's a Debbie selfie stick is holding up the phone right now. Because I didn't get a stand for that, but this is actually going to work better. And for those of you who are thinking about doing this and doing channels, my advice is the same as every piece of advice you get from every YouTuber ever. Just start with what you got.
Just do what you got. And most phones record so well. I mean, if you have a phone that's like a year old or two, even some of the older ones,
If you got a phone that's 4 or 5 years old,
it still can record well.
I can guarantee that the camera in your phone is better than the camera in your laptop. And I don't care how much you spend on your laptop. I don't care if you've got a Mac Pro, blah, 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 blah. The camera in your iPhone 6 is better than the camera in your in your laptop. It just is.
For some reason, those laptop cameras are just not very.
And it's amazing how they just won't. Apple won't address it. Nobody will address it. HP won't address it. All the laptop cameras, still, even the brand new laptops, aren't as good as your 3-year-old phone. So if that's what you have, use it.
Get you a selfie stick.
And get some. And my advice is, the first thing that you get is not a camera. Is get some lighting. And use whatever lighting. You don't have to spend a lot of money on lighting, really. You've got over there is a small bank of LED lights that was like $69. We got some stands with it, and on this side, I got this.
Ghetto version.
I got this from church actually. It's just a clamp, one of those clamp lights with a regular bulb in it. You can see it's pretty bright. Worth a good charm. Yes.
The light was blinking on it. I was just.
What?
No.
Oh, the red light?
It's
supposed to be blinking. That lets you know that we're recording.
Okay.
But just start with what you got.
I just want to make sure we're not just talking. Because I do that sometimes. I'm just talking and talking, recording, nothing.
That's going to happen to you occasionally too. That's all there is to it.
It's trial and error. You learn and do things and stuff, and
for us doing this, we're shaking things up a little bit. You know, I've been doing podcasting since March 2008. I was doing podcasts before podcasts were cool. I was doing podcasts before people were actually calling it podcasts. So this was kind of
Blog Talk Radio.
I was doing Blog Talk Radio. I've done 2,500 plus programs on Blog Talk Radio. About 500 or 700 on Spreaker and various other platforms. I had 22 weeks on terrestrial radio, so I've been doing a lot of broadcasting. So podcasts, I figured out, I've been doing it for 11 years. If you stretch it out, I've done some sort of podcast every other day for 11 years.
Right.
Just making it happen. You know, and I'll tell you what, and that includes the time that I was sick. That includes the time that I was sick, where I basically could get up, go to the bathroom, be exhausted, come back and sleep for go in there and sleep for 4 hours. That includes that time. So this is something that you have to dedicate yourself to. You have to just decide that you're going to do it, and you're not going to always feel like doing it.
Yeah. It's just like a regular job. You don't always feel like getting up going to work, but you like living inside. You like having food in your refrigerator, so you got to do something.
Excuse me, I'm making a mess.
Yeah, you haven't got it on your clothes yet.
Why'd she say that? I should just take this and just rub it all over my chest. Now I'm done.
That's usually what he does.
Food comes out and just goes.
I've known this man for 30-some years.
No matter how careful, I'll be all prissy. And just a little drop of sauce will find its way to the middle of the shirt. Look down and go, oh, I have food on me like I'm 9. Anyway, so that's why we have so much respect for people like BLOVE, who does a video every damn day.
Every day.
Holy crap.
But when you think about it, you gotta eat. That's what she says. You gotta eat. So why not record it?
Gosh, every day.
She just records when she eats. She's kicking them out. She's doing it. It's really impressive.
That's impressive. That is just impressive, man.
That she quit her job.
She was able to.
And now she's I mean, the New York Times did a spread on her and about how well she developed this, and she is the mukbang queen.
Her and Nate came up with this basically this template that if you do it like they do it, if you can, because I don't think everybody can, and in fact, I don't think everybody even should. But if you can mimic what she's done and what they do on that channel, you'll do well too, because other people have.
Mm-hmm. Other people have gone and sat with them, got the basic training, and did collabs with her and stuff, and they have been successful.
All right.
Are you done?
I think I'm done. Pretty much. It's
Still got a lot of tacos up there.
I do. And it's 5 o'clock, and I'm gonna go over to the thing. In case, hope you enjoyed. It's sort of shaking up a little bit, doing something a little different. We're gonna get this video up today. Right now, our local time is 10 till 5 p.m. It always takes about 40 minutes or so for me to do the magic and get it up there. So before 6,
It'll be posted.
it'll be posted. Again, so thanks so much for
Coming
watching
in and having dinner with us
Yep.
on a Saturday afternoon.
As we shake it up a little bit, do something a little different.
And who knows?
You may see one of these again, but probably not.
Well, I want to do some of our local eateries. I want to do mukbangs on some of our local places like Big John's Alabama Barbecue.
Big John's Alabama Barbecue.
The best barbecue.
Smell that smoke.
And that would be like a little advertisement. We live, not even a mile from Big John's.
You gotta love Big John.
And what's the other? The Taco Sun. I mean, we wanted to do this one on a familiar taco place so that we could.
So we did Taco Bell.
Yeah, we did Taco Bell, which
Run for the border.
we never.
Run for the bathroom.
When I eat tacos, it's usually Taco Sun or Taco Bus. We have Taco Bus here in Tampa, which is a local, very popular.
And if you
taco
fly
place.
into Tampa, you will get the opportunity. Especially I think I'm on Airside F. If you fly into Tampa, you will get the opportunity to go to Taco Bus. They have a place in the airport now.
Airport.
So that's really, really cool.
Taco Bus, Big John's, Taco Sun, which is this community in Temple Terrace where we live, has the Taco Sun, and they're just a local business. They only have one business, but great tacos, great taco salads, burritos, and stuff. I honestly like it better than Taco Sun.
Bell.
No, I mean Taco Bus.
Oh, you like it better? Taco Bus. Okay.
I like Taco Sun. They're really good.
Well, we'll have to see. Maybe we'll have to do some local taco comparisons. Maybe a big who's the best kind of thing. We'll see. But in any case, again, thanks for coming to our thing that we did special on this Saturday. The regular program is Monday. We are still broadcasting live at this point
On Facebook.
on Facebook, 9 a.m. or so.
Yeah. It depends on how busy that weekend is.
Sunday is so. So we'll see how busy tomorrow is, and that'll be the gauge of if it's going to be 9 o'clock or if it's going to be 9:15 or so. You know what I'm saying? But around 9 o'clock on Facebook, and if you want to tune in, and I try to get that program up before noon every Monday. But if you like this, and even if you don't like it, subscribe, comment, and share.
Let us know some things you'd like to see Deb and Will do.
We appreciate you. So we got to get out here and make room for somebody else. So until we see you again, go out there and learn something, love somebody, and for goodness sakes, y'all take care of yourself.
Take care.
We'll see you when we see you. Peace. We're out.